Heyo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at True Trading Group. For those that don't know, TTG is the fastest growing and highest rated online premium educational platform available today. At True Trading Group, results matter. Because results matter, we have one simple goal. That is to help you to learn, trade, and profit. If you guys are new, make sure you like and share this video. Most importantly, make sure you are subscribed to this channel, because 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here on this YouTube channel totally for free, where myself, other TTG Pro Trader moderators, and special guests drop golden nuggets and provide you with free lessons that can help you guys become better traders. But why should you listen to any of the stuff that I share with you on these live streams? Guys, I did not figure this stuff out on my own. My very first job out of college, 2007, was working for a fund in New York City. That is where I learned how to trade. And then the very next year, 2008, we had the Great Recession, the housing market crisis, the stock market crash. But during that time, I actually went on to receive one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. But before any of that was possible, before they let me touch even $1 of their money, I first had to go through an intensive training program. I had access to some of the top trading tools, and I was part of a community of like-minded traders, and that is exactly what the TTG platform is based on here now today. We've got a great live stream in store for you guys here today. The markets have been literally all over the place. We've been down, up, down, up, down, up for the last week and a half now. Following that September sell-off, the first week of October has been a chop fest, absolute chop fest. And everybody wants to know, we had a nice bounce back day today. Is it time for the market to bounce? I got a lot of people asking me those questions today. There's some very specific things that I saw in the market today. I've got a swing trade on based on the price action that I saw today that I'm going to share with you. And I'll tell you guys my thoughts on where the market goes from here and then what is next. All right. So far, during all of this choppiness in the overall markets, guys, we've been able to consistently pull money out of the markets during all of this chop. There's been some really, really, really good action right now. This is the type of volatility that active traders dream of, and we've been taking advantage of these opportunities as they present themselves in the markets today. So we're going to talk about that swing trade. I'll tell you guys what it is later on in the live. We're up 22% so far on that trade already. Took some profit off the table today, still in it. We'll see if I get more tomorrow. And I will tell you guys what I think the markets do from here. What did today's price action tell me? Is it time for the markets to bounce, or is this just another bull trap and we're heading lower? We're going to talk about that on the live as well. Before we do get to there, okay, we're going to do a Q&A session, all right, to start things off. And then later on in the live stream, I'll actually show you guys towards the end. I'll show you guys the entire TTG platform, what you get, what's included. Remember, TTG is a platform. There's resources and tools that are at your disposal as a member on your platform that comes included with your membership. You're not just paying for courses and trade alerts when you guys join TTG. So I'll show you guys all that later on in the live. All right, but we're going to start first with that 15, 20-minute Q&A. Allow for some time for people to log on. Guys, go ahead right now. Begin typing your questions in chat right now. There's no such thing as a stupid question. There's no such thing as a silly question. Don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed. Asking questions is how you learn. So without any further ado, begin typing your questions in chat right now, and let's begin that Q&A. I'm not happy. Okay. Everyone, I see the comments. Yes, my Yankees lost yesterday. Thank you, Cetra. Thank you, Dana. Yes, everyone else. All right, that's seeing. I see the comments. Ken Gaffney. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much. Yes, the Yankees lost. All right. And no, of course you don't send Judge home on that play. Of course you don't send him home. It's Aaron Judge. He's not fast. You hold him at third. You have two men on, second and third with one out. Of course you don't send him. when you're down a couple runs, you got to get the base runners, especially when Evaldi was shutting them down like that. You can't send him. You got to hold him. You got to hold him. Oh, man. SUGE has a question. What is a bull trap, and can you show an example? I would, you know what, SUGE, anything for you. A bull trap, folks, is a bull trap is a scenario in the market or in any particular stock. It doesn't have to be the overall markets. It can be any particular stock where it is it's like a technical area for you to get a bounce. All right. And it's a move higher. It doesn't necessarily have to be bounce, but it can be a technical area for the markets to move higher. And it's a very short-lived move higher. And then after like 1 or 2 days, the rug gets pulled out from underneath, and then you go straight back down. I'll show you an example of I'll show you guys an example. This was an example of a bull trap. All right, let's pull up my charts. This was an example of a bull trap. Okay, this right here was a bull trap where it was a technical area for the markets to bounce, and people came in and you got this nice bounce and people thought it was safe to buy the dip. And then what happened, bang, the rug got pulled out from underneath them and the markets continued lower. So that's what a bull trap is. There's an example of one. And now what everybody wants to know is, with today's nice strong reversal day, you know, starting red and then going red to green and closing up at highs, people want to know, is this another bull trap? Is the rug going to get pulled out from underneath us, or are we going to get a bounce back? Is it time for the markets to bounce? And we'll talk about that later on the live stream. There are certain things to look for. It completely depends on the situation. Okay. Usually a bull trap is a technical level. Okay. Usually it is a technical level that causes a bounce, and that's what pulls a lot of people in. The thing to look for is just to make sure that fundamentals are not overriding technicals, which is what was the case with the SPY. So after you had what was a technical bounce, you still had the underlying fundamentals of the market that were weak. And really what that was the last week and a half or so has been, rising interest rates. The 10-year treasury has been moving higher at a pretty rapid rate, down from like 1.3 up to over 1.5. And that sharp increase in the 10-year treasury is what caused the markets to sell off to the downside. And that's really based on technology were the stocks that were really getting beat up, which, that makes sense. When interest rates rise, tech gets hit. And that weakness has pulled the overall markets down with it. So the way to trade a bull trap is, if you're, obviously if you think it is a bull trap, then you wait out the bounce and then you try to short that. And that's what we did. That's what we did with this bounce back in the markets. We talked about this being a bull trap. So we waited out that move, did not get sucked into the bull trap. We positioned ourselves in put options. And then that's when we crushed it all the way down. It was like 81 or 82% gain on the SPY put options. And that was just a couple of days ago within the overall markets. And we've been trading SPY put options really ever since the beginning of September. And it has been a really nice, clean move to the downside. And that's just really what you're going to want to do. If you think you're experiencing a bull trap, you avoid the move higher, or if you're going to get in there and actively trade the bounce, you certainly can actively trade the bounce if you want. But you got to be careful not to hold on to that too long. If you're expecting the rug to get pulled out from underneath you, you don't want to overstay your welcome in the bounce. How to read level 2. Okay, so how to read level 2, and Adam actually just pulled up level 2 on the screen right now. This is actually the level 2 that comes included with your membership. So with your membership to TTG, you get Quote Media's full book level 2. It shows you all of the market makers that are inside of level 2. So Adam just pulled that up real quick for us so you guys can take a look. Level 2 is going to give you insight into the order flow that is in the market. Okay, the left side, the column on the left is going to show you all the buy orders. The column on the right is going to show you all of the sell orders. Okay, now if you'll notice that the left column and the right column, they have different columns themselves. So you see there's 3 columns within each left side and right side window, right? All the way to the left, you'll see that is the market maker that is representing the order. Then you'll have the actual price of the order, and then you will have the size of the order or the amount of shares for that order. So if you guys take a look, let me just make this bigger so I can actually see what we're looking at. And this is actually the SPY. So what you'll notice here, if you guys look at the top left, highlighted in blue, okay, there's your market maker ID, BOS, and then the bid price, 436.07. That is a buy order, because remember, your buy orders are on the left, and then you'll see where that column says size, it says 200. That means that there is 200 shares that someone is willing to buy at $436.07. Then you'll see all the orders underneath that. You see ARCA, NSD, EdgeX, BATS, NSX, BATI, EdgeA. Okay, those are all different market makers, and those are the orders that those market makers are representing with the amount of shares for each order. And then to the right side, okay, same thing, but just these are all sell orders now. So market maker ID, LTSC, that's the market maker. The order price is, that's actually a stuck order. That's not accurate. The next one is 434.97. Okay, 434.97 is your actual sell order there. And you can see that someone's trying to sell 2,000 shares at 434.97. Okay, so how you'll be reading level 2, and then all the way to the right, you see the transactions. Okay, that's going to give you guys actual time in sales. So that's going to be every order that actually gets transacted will then print in the time in sales. All right, so that'll give you guys a pretty good indication on how I really use level 2 myself personally. Is I kind of use it to confirm and to verify support and resistance levels that I'm seeing on a chart. If I'm looking at a specific level, if I'm looking at a stock at $15 and I think there's going to be support at 15, when the stock gets down towards 15, I want to see a lot of buy orders come in on level 2 in front of 15. So let's say the stock's at 15.50, real quick, it drops to 15.10. Then all of a sudden I want to see order flow, 15.12, 15.15, 15.18, 20, 22, 25, 28. Okay, I want to see all those buy orders jump on top of each other faster than the selling pressure coming in. So basically, like if it's $15.12, I want to see a buy order come to 15.15 and then come to 15.18 and 15.20 faster than a sell order could actually fill those prices. So when someone comes in at $15.18, nobody sells into that price, and already somebody else jumps to 15.20. Nobody sells into that price, somebody comes higher to 15.24. Like, I want to see those buy orders jump on top of each other to tell me that there's strong buying pressure there, rather than seeing a bid sit there and nobody come above that bid. I always want to see bids coming on top of each other. That tells me that people are aggressively trying to buy the stock. If the stock is gapping up at the close of the market and after hours, does that necessarily mean it will be strong the next day? No. Good question, Mark. But no, that is not necessarily the case. Okay, that is not necessarily the case. Just because the stock is moving higher after hours does not mean that we're going to open strong the next day. A lot could happen, okay, between now and 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. We have a long time, okay? Like the overall markets, you have the futures session where the overnight futures market will trade while the equity markets are closed. You have your Asian markets will open up and your European markets, and they will trade while we are closed. And depending on what's going on in the world, things could change very quickly. So just because we're trading higher now, which we actually are in the overall markets right now, the SPY, the NASDAQ, the Dow, everything is trading higher than where we close. That does not necessarily mean that we're going to stay up here and be strong tomorrow. We could still gap down tomorrow. Depends what happens with the rest of the world and what happens in the futures market. It's not necessarily a 100% sure thing that will be strong. Now, listen, do the chances increase? Yes, of course, right? If it moves higher after hours, higher chance that we are going to be strong tomorrow, but that's not necessarily a fail-proof system. What criteria do you use to find stocks in play? Okay, well, the first thing that I do is actually rely on the scanners that we use, the scanners that we have in True Trading Group. So as a member of TTG, you guys get access to multiple scanners. You get access to a trade ideas scanner that shows you like new highs, new lows, top gainers, top losers, increasing volume. You'll also get access to our proprietary scanner that's got the same functionality as FinViz Elite. And then you'll also get access to our social sentiment scanner to show you like what stocks are being talked about the most on social media. So using these scanners help me kind of dictate what stocks are in play. Okay, so like what I'll do is work criteria to figure out what stocks are in play. I'll look at the top gainers, also the top losers, right, on the day. And I then take a look at those stocks and I say, okay, what stocks that are gapping up the most and gapping down the most, which ones are doing that with unusual volume, like 10 times its average volume. I want to see that traded pre-market. Then I want to see, is there a catalyst for this gap up or gap down? What's the reason for this move? If there's a strong fundamental catalyst, and that's something else I want to pay very close attention to. And then lastly, I look at the daily chart and I say, what's the setup here? Where's my support? Where's my resistance? But that's how I narrow down my focus, because if all you did was look at what are the top gainers today, you're going to have a list of like 20 different stocks. You can't focus on 20 different stocks all at the same time. You have to narrow down that watch list. So again, I go from, let's say top gainers, and then of all the top gainers, which ones have unusual volume? Of the top gainers that have unusual volume, which ones have a fundamental catalyst to go along with it? Of the top gainers that have unusual volume, that have a fundamental catalyst to go along with it, which ones have an attractive looking chart set up on the daily, meaning which ones are maybe gapping above a key resistance level versus which ones are still beneath a key resistance level. I'll be more inclined to go after the stock that's above the resistance level. All right, and that's kind of how I'll go about dictating and forming my game plan, or forming my watch list, I should say, and narrowing down my focus in the morning. How is the futures market indicative of the stock market? Okay, so your futures market is exactly what it sounds like. Okay, it's just another derivative product, like an option contract. You have futures contracts, and while the equity markets are closed, okay, people are allowed to trade futures markets to help dictate where the equities markets will open. Because again, remember, you have participants in the financial markets all over the world that are in different time zones. So when you and I are sleeping, well, guess what? There's still financial instruments that are being traded by other people around the globe. And based on what takes place around the world, and if there's a news catalyst that happens at 1 o'clock in the morning, okay, let's say 1 o'clock in the morning, I don't know, there's an incident off of Taiwan with a Chinese warship and a U.S. naval ship, and that happens at 1 o'clock in the morning Eastern time. Well, guess what? That will affect the equity markets. That's going to scare people if there's like a military incident between U.S. and China. I'm using this as a complete hypothetical example, guys, by the way, just so you guys understand. This is a complete, just hypothetical example. Then the futures market will start to go down, and people can trade those futures contracts because they can't trade equities. And then based on what the futures market does, the equities market will adjust their pricing. When they open at 4 a.m. Eastern time, the equities market will begin to trade, and it will begin to trade reflecting on what you see or what the futures market did.
Is that one of the situations you were talking about?
Yes, if something like that happened. What are they called? What do they call the monsters in the movie?
Godzilla and King Kong. Titans.
Titans. There you go. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. If there's,
I feel like if this happened in Asia, because Godzilla's always hanging out in Asia.
Yeah, he hangs out there all the time. It's like he lives out there.
I feel like that would seriously. So, guys, write this down. All's well with the market unless Godzilla and King Kong want to start.
Right. Just write this down. Godzilla equals put options.
Right.
That's the technical indicator that we'll use.
Buy our course, $1,000.
Buy our course. There's the secret. There's the secret. All right, guys, next question. What makes TTG different from the other YouTube groups? How much time do you have? How much time do you have? Okay, first and foremost, TTG is a platform. So that's first and foremost. So when you guys join True Trading Group, you're not just getting trade alerts. Okay, you're not joining just to get my trade alerts. Okay, it's myself. It's also 8 other professional traders that are calling out trades throughout the day that you guys have the ability to ask questions and send DMs. They're identifying opportunity. They're live with the microphone. They're sharing their screen with you. They do live workshops. They do mentor sessions. They do small private study groups. We all do with all of our members. That's first and foremost. Second, we're a platform that gives you access to tools and resources that you need to be successful. So scanners, charting softwares, analyst ratings, level 2s, news feeds, all of these simulators, all of these tools and resources are things that successful traders use on a daily basis. We implement all of those resources and tools onto one platform for you. So we have worked out deals with TradingView, Benzinga, Quote Media, Trade Ideas. We already worked out deals with all of these companies so that we can offer their products on our platform for you. So that's second thing there. The other is, I didn't figure this stuff out in my mother's basement. Okay. I began my trading career working for a fund in New York City. They taught me how to trade. So other professional traders on Wall Street, literally our office was on William and Wall Street. They're the ones that taught me how to trade. Okay. So I didn't learn through trial and error. I didn't learn through some kind of special little gimmick that somebody teaches. Some kind of like one special pattern or one magical indicator that always works. There's no such thing. There is no secret to the stock market. The only secret is that you have to think of it this way. The fund that I worked at did not let me touch $1 of their money until I went through their training. So the only real secret that I would say is if a hedge fund that managed about $450 million, if they're not going to let a trader touch their money until they're educated, why would you touch your money unless you're educated? That's the only secret. That's the biggest thing that I can tell people. Okay, that's when they ask me, because everybody, when people find out my background and kind of how I got started, and everybody wants to know, like, oh, what's the secret? Finally, someone that's been on Wall Street. What's the secret? There isn't a secret. There's not a pattern or an indicator. It's hardcore education. It's learning a skill set, and a lot of people want to try to cut corners. A lot of people want to try to get rich quick, and they don't want to actually learn a new skill. But that's what this is. That's why you have people that make 7 figures and 8 figures and 9 figures a year. Yes, it's out there. People do make, your best performing hedge fund managers make over $1 billion a year. Okay. Make over $1 billion a year. So, what separates us from the rest, it's actually quite simple. Very low price to enter, low price of entry, right? We are significantly cheaper than any other program that's out there for what we provide. Immense value. You have more value in a TTG membership in our platform than anybody else out there. And that I can say with 100% full confidence that there's more value on the TTG platform than any other group or service or platform that exists in the markets today. We have the most value, hands down. You're getting a professional, positive, and encouraging environment and community, and the entire business model that only exists if our members are successful. Results matter in True Trading Group, and we are only successful if our members are successful. Okay. And the fact of the matter is, over 80% of our members are successful, meaning they're making money and they're becoming better traders. Okay. I do my own trades, but just curious, are you guys profitable with Mike trades? I heard doesn't help much. What? I do my own trades, but just curious, are you guys profitable with Mike's trades? I heard doesn't help much. Guys, my TTG fam, do you guys make money following my trades? My TTG fam, do you guys make money following my trades? I'll let you guys sound off in chat. Oh my God. Yeah, you guys can sound off in chat if you guys make money following my trades. I won't even answer the question. I'll just let other members answer the question for me. So hopefully you guys are reading. Hopefully you guys are reading the comments that are coming through chat right now. I won't even read them. I'll just let you guys read them. But you know what else is also really cool? A lot of members make money trading their own trades too. You know, a lot of members make money trading their own trades too. And that's the goal. The goal of True Trading Group is for people to be able to become self-sufficient traders, to get an education enough to where you can identify your own opportunities, but then have the confidence to actually take the trade. That's my goal, at least with True Trading Group. My goal, I don't want to have just a bunch of people that blindly follow me or blindly follow any one of the other moderators. I want you guys to be able to look at a setup that one of the moderators identifies and calls out and understand the trade setup. And if you agree with it, cool, let's do it together. If you don't agree with it, cool, sit on the sideline and just observe and watch the trade if you don't agree with it. But I want you to be able to identify your own trade setups and then bring them to my attention. Like, the whole point of trading in a group is to make each other better. It's not just to watch, some head trader, stroke their ego or something like that. That's not what being part of a group is all about. Being part of a group is, I make you guys better. You also make me better. That's the whole point. And the way that I look at it, I only have 2 eyeballs. Okay. I can't look at 1,000 different stocks during the day. I just can't. It's not possible. So there's going to be a lot of times where maybe there's a stock that's moving that I'm not paying attention to. And there's plenty of times that members bring trade setups to my attention that I otherwise was not looking at. And that's what it's about. I'll bring, where I see opportunity, I'm going to tell you, this is what I'm looking at. This is what I think. I think this stock's going to go up. I think this stock's going to go down. Here's why. But I also want you to be able to tell me, hey, Mike, look at this. This looks really good. Check this out. Because that's how being part of a group works. I make you better. You make me better. That otherwise, what's the point? Just to say, oh, look how good of a trader I am. No, who cares about that? Honestly, who cares about that? It's all about making each other better. And a lot of our members are able to now, with that education, they know what to look for. They know how to identify the same opportunities that I'm identifying, but I can't look at it. I can't look everywhere. But if I have thousands of traders that are all looking for these types of setups and these type of opportunities, it's going to be pretty hard to ever miss an opportunity. It's very, 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 very rare that we miss something inside a True Trading Group. Between myself, the 8 other professional traders that are in there, and all of our members that are now educated, that have the same education I received when I worked at the fund, they know what to look for. It's very rare that we miss opportunities in the market. Very, very rare. But, the point that I really want to just drive home is that people do also make money on their own trade alerts, not just by following mine. And I'll ask that question as well. Guys, my TTG member, okay? Guys, my TTG members, if you guys, if you make money on your own trade ideas, I also want you to sound off in chat. Type the number 1 right now. Type your number 1 right now if you make money with your own trade ideas. There you go. Look at all these number 1s coming through chat right now. I love it. I love it. So you see all these people that are typing the number 1 in chat. These are people that are now, because they're educated, because they know what to look for, they have the education to identify a setup, but also now the confidence to act on it. And there's 2 parts to trading. There's trade analysis, then there's trade execution. They are 2 very different things. Most people can be good at trade analysis, but struggle at trade execution. Having the education to identify those setups, but then also having the confidence to pull the trigger and capitalize on those opportunities. That's what True Trading Group is all about. Hi, guys. I'll take maybe 1 or 2 more questions before we dive in.
Yo, I want to say something real quick.
What's up?
So, Vinny, you've been on here, man, since 2018. You've seen this live stream all this time. You're still here. You've never signed up. Brother, I'm going to make you this offer right now in front of everyone.
Oh, no. Vinny, what did you get yourself into, man?
This is only for Vinny. And if Vinny doesn't take it, I don't want to see another word out of Vinny on the stream.
Vinny's actually a decent guy, but
I know he is. That's why I'm going to do this. I wouldn't do this for a troll. Vinny, you're going to sign up tonight. All right. And then if you need the money back guarantee at the end of the year, I'm going to give you back 200% of your money.
Oh, Vinny. Oh, God. Vinny, the pressure's on, bro. The pressure's on.
Your move, bro. TTG
Vinny, there you go.
1-1.
Vinny, you got to join the team, bro. That's it. There you go.
TTG
Adam
1-1, bro.
Adam just said, okay, so Vinny, obviously you know the deal because you've been on YouTube for a while, Vin, right? So you know that if you join TTG and you don't make back your membership fee, I mean, you got to go through the courses, you got to pass the quizzes, you got to attend 1 private study group. If you do those 3 things, we give you your membership fee back if you don't make it back. But Vinny, just so you understand, what Adam just said, if you join TTG tonight, Vin, and you don't make the membership fee back at least once after doing those 3 things, Adam's going to give you double what you paid for your membership.
Yeah, like do it right now. Go do it right now. Go to the website, sign up right now. TTG 121.
Vinny, you'll actually make money.
I will text you from my personal cell phone number, and you can hold me to this.
Damn. Vinny, I'm sorry. You got to do this, Vinny. Vinny, what are you waiting on, dude? You got to do this. This is a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. Yeah, wow. And Vinny, you have like 1,000 witnesses too that are on the live stream right now. Vin, you got to take it, brother. You got to take it. You got to take it. All right, you gotta keep me posted. I can't see, so you gotta let me know if Vinny signs up or not.
I'll save you the suspense. He's not going to do it. You're good.
Wow, Vinny, bro. That's tough, man. That's tough. Vinny, we were cool, man, until just now. I thought you were going to come join me, bro. I thought you were going to come join me. All right. I guess we got to move on. Vinny said next question. So that's it. He's not joining. Oh, Vinny. Oof. Oofa. Oofa. Next question. Big mistake, brother. What's the difference in your stock picking criteria for intraday trading and swing trading? Okay, that's actually a really good question. So I typically don't swing trade small caps. That's just kind of first and foremost, unless it's like a unique scenario where it's a stock that's been in play for quite a while. So you'll usually not really see me if you have like one of these small caps that gaps up and trades like crazy for, just one day. I'm not really going to ever swing trade that. It's just more like a momentum play. It's just kind of an intraday momentum play that I'll look to get in. I'll take advantage of the momentum on that day, and then I'll be done and I'll be out. Most of my swing trades will be mid or large cap plays or overall market plays. Like the swing trade that I entered today that I'll share with you guys a little bit later on the live. That's a large cap. It's an option in a large cap. I'll talk to you guys about that in just a little while, but that is really a main difference for me is that I really don't swing trade small caps. There's just too much risk swing trading small caps. The majority of those companies are not good companies. The stock's up because of some press release or it's got a small float. You always have the risk of an offering. I mean, it's just so risky to swing trade small caps. So I don't usually swing trade small caps unless it's a stock that's been in play for a while. Like if the stock's been trading for a week or 2 weeks and it's in play and there's consistent volume, then maybe I will swing trade it. Like CEI, I shorted CEI on September 29th at $4.02, right? I held that for about a week. I was 5 days or so I held it for. I got flat yesterday. I know it went lower today, but I got flat yesterday. There's a monster trade. It was a monster trade on CEI. So like, that's, but CEI has been trading for a while, so, that's the only way that I'll swing trade a small cap. And then when it comes to large caps or mid caps, you're taking advantage of trend. I think the biggest difference between like my swing trading and my day trading is day trading is more momentum focused and swing trading is more trend focused. Taking advantage of a continuation trend or a reversal in a trend rather than a day trade really focusing on momentum. So that's really, and a lot of the times when I'm doing my swing trading, especially if it's a large cap, a lot of that is kind of centered around overall market conditions as well. Like if, for example, if the technology sector is getting crushed and I think the NASDAQ is going down, I'm not going to buy call options on Apple, right? I'm not going to buy call options on Apple if I think the Qs are going to go down. So a lot of that is going to be centered around the overall markets as well, which when I'm day trading a small cap, it's not. Damn, I'm still getting beat up by people about the Yankees. You guys are killing me, man. You guys are just beating me while I'm down, just throwing salt on the wound. You guys are killing me. Yes, my Yankees lost. Come on. Leave me alone. And like, what do you think about steel? Like steel, the commodity, or ticker symbol US steel? If you're asking me about US steel, I think is what you're probably asking me. I'm assuming that that's what you're asking me, and I'll pull up the chart real quick. US Steel, which is ticker symbol X, then got beat up today, and you're right into a support level. This is a pretty key support level for steel, for US Steel. You're getting just commodity. Some of these commodities are getting. Commodity prices are really getting kind of funky and out of whack because you have commodity prices kind of blow up seemingly like in a bubble kind of mentality, or like this parabolic move. Like first it was lumber, right? Lumber went absolutely crazy. But then lumber came all the way back down to earth. Steel, copper prices, they all kind of went crazy. Copper is actually still up there. Copper is actually hanging up there and has consolidated up there pretty well. Steel prices have been all over the place. Like iron ore prices have been all over the place. But now it's cotton. Now cotton is rallying to, it was like, I forgot. I don't know if it's an all-time high. Don't quote me on that. I don't know if it's an all-time high on cotton or if it's like a decade high or something like that. But the price of cotton in the last week or so has exploded. Now that's putting a lot of pressure on some of your retail names, okay? Like some of your retailers that sell clothing and all these different things. That's starting to put pressure on them as the price of cotton really starts to increase. And it's pretty interesting to see this. It's almost like these commodities are taking turns. It's very odd to me, and this inflationary environment that we're in with a lot of these supply chain disruptions. I don't really know from a macroeconomic level what is causing this type of move in all of these different commodities at different times. I'm really not sure. I'm honestly, I'm really not sure. I'm not that tied into the macroeconomic level. That's more of a question for like a master economist or something. But as I look at U.S. Steel, I think that if we do get like this infrastructure plan, I think U.S. Steel, Cleveland Cliffs, I think that companies like Freeport, which is FCX, that's a copper, really they're big on copper. I think that they will do well. I think the stocks will move higher. I think they'll get a little bit of a bounce. Maybe these companies have come under pressure because they rallied on the back of the infrastructure bill. But now that you have this whole debt ceiling thing and they're questioning like this spending bill, and people are starting to get maybe a little bit weary with the infrastructure spending. And I think that maybe that's causing some pressure because it's not just U.S. Steel, it's also Cleveland Cliffs has come down significantly. So has, FCX, Freeport McMoRan has come down significantly too. So you can see that it was like, these stocks all had these big wild runs, and then you have now these pullbacks, but these pullbacks aren't, when you look at where these stocks have come from, they're not disastrous pullbacks. When you look at the big picture, where these stocks have come from, and then you look at the pullback that they've experienced, it's painful for the last 2 or 3 weeks. But if you look back at the last year, the stocks are still up huge. With U.S. Steel, if we don't bounce from this $20.50 level, I'd be concerned. This is a support level for this stock, and I'll just draw a line across it right here. Okay, this is a support level for U.S. Steel, and we're at it. We're at it right now. So we've got to see if you bounce from this level. I think maybe you can get a little bit of a rubber band type action where you do get a little bit of a bounce off this level, but you got to see what goes on with the infrastructure bill in order to really dictate, I think, where the future of these companies are going to go, like for the, for like a significant amount of time, like not just one day. If it's, a week, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months, if you really have room to the upside here, I think U.S. Steel has to hold this level, $20.50. All the topics you discussed are included. Yep. All the topics that we discussed are included in the courses. All the topics that we just went over, they're included in the courses. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, and that'll kind of wrap up our Q&A. That's kind of a good question too, that I can kind of get into and I can share with you guys. regarding kind of the courses and the information that you guys are going to be getting access to when you do join True Trading Group. Because again, I do want to get into the overall markets and the swing trade that I put on today, and what I think the market's going to do tomorrow and for the next week or so. I'll tell you guys kind of exactly what I think the markets are going to do. We'll see if I'm right. But before we get into that, I'll share with you guys some information on the platform and on the courses. Before I do, I'd love to know who's with me tonight that's brand new. If you guys are new or if you're not a member, okay, if you're not a member of True Trading Group or you guys are new, just type the number 1 in chat for me. Type the number 1 in chat for me. Vinny, type that number 1 because I know you're not a member. Type the number 1 in chat, guys, if you guys are brand new or you're not a member of True Trading Group. I'd like to see how many people we got here that are with me today that are new here. BCFC fan, we got S Finks, Haggis, Lori, Subatomic, Jeffrey Bratton, Will Yoder, Eric Beck, Dave Carney, Bogey says not yes. Barry Hampton, Gary Harris, Brett Trueluck, Michael Snyder, Javier Ferreira, Guy Anusta, Merhowit. Cool, guys. We got a lot of new faces here. Viv, Ralph Risco, Grim, Marco, Markarian. Cool, guys. Wallace Wanek, Gil. All right, guys. Yeah, nice. So all of you that are typing the number 1 in chat, guys, welcome. At True Trading Group, remember that we help people reach their goals of becoming consistently profitable traders by combining top-notch education with premium tools from companies like TradingView, Benzinga, Quote Media, Trade Ideas. We're a community of traders that all shares the same goal, and this will learn, trade, and profit together. If you've been following the live streams now for a little while, you'll know that we've been moving the price of our membership up. We've added a lot of features to the platform. As a company and as a business, these features cost us a lot of money to have on our platform. We worked deals out with all these companies, and that's why we have to move the price of our membership higher. So we literally are walking the price of the membership up by a couple of bucks every day. And it's official that on February 1st of 2022, the 1-year membership to TTG will be $2,500. It's not there yet, but it will be on February 1st. And we're going to move the price of the membership up by a couple of bucks each day till we get to that point. Just last week, you could have joined True Trading Group for $1,106. Okay. But tonight you guys will be able to get a 47% discount. It brings the price, which is normally $2,212. It brings it down to $1,167. So you could have joined last week for $1,106. Now it's $1,167. And that price is going to continue to go up by a couple bucks every day until we get to $2,500 on February 1st. Okay. Adam, do we have any laptops left from yesterday? Guys, I totally forgot to ask Adam if we had laptops. So just give me 1 second. I don't know if we have laptops or not, but anyway, you guys can use coupon code TTG121. That'll get you the 47% discount on the membership. Okay. It brings it down to $1,167. Now, important to also note, my jaw hurts. Important to also note that if you pay $1,167 today, when your membership renews next year, you're not going to pay $2,500. You'll only pay $1,167. So the price you pay today is the price that you're locking in for life. Okay, we've got 7 laptops. Okay. Adam said we have 7 laptops, maybe 10. I don't know what that means. We definitely have 7. He said we might have 10. Okay. So for the next 7 people, like we'll say 7, because if you definitely have, let's go with 7. So we've got 7 laptops available. So the next 7 people to use the coupon code TTG121, not only do you get the 47% discount, you also get a brand new free laptop, totally free. We cover the shipping cost for you. Also, we ship anywhere in the world. We have members in the Philippines, Japan, Australia, India, Russia, the Netherlands, UK, Italy, Spain, Mexico, Canada. We literally have members all over the world. Okay. So the next 7 people will get a brand new free laptop. The laptop ships out within 3 to 5 business days if you are in the United States, 5 to 7 business days if you are outside of the United States. Okay. You're also going to be getting 2 small private study group sessions with one of the TTG moderators. This is going to be your chance to get individual attention and get help with questions, topics, and lessons that you're struggling with to really speed up that learning curve and make sure that you get started on the right track with your TTG membership. That's a game changer for people to help speed up their learning curve. Like, yeah, it's nice to go through courses. It's nice to watch the video libraries and to attend workshops, but to get individualized attention where you can actually ask a specific question to one of our pro traders is invaluable for people in speeding up that learning curve. You're going to get access to not 1, but 2 small private study group sessions with a TTG moderator included with your membership. So again, TTG121 coupon code, 47% discount. That price goes up tomorrow. A brand new free laptop. We cover the shipping cost, and 2 of those free small private study group sessions. Okay. You'll know you're getting one of those 7 laptops, guys. If you see the laptop in your checkout cart, you'll know you're getting a laptop. If the laptop is not in your checkout cart, that means we have completely sold out. There's no more laptops left. You actually have to enter TTG121 coupon code to get the discount and then click apply code. We also do have the money back guarantee, guys. I stand behind this program. I put my money where my mouth is. TTG is about results. I told you that. It's not just empty words and broken promises. If you're willing to commit to me in this program, I'm willing to commit to you. So the deal is this. If you join TTG, if you go through all the courses, pass the quizzes, and attend 1 private study group, you get 2 of them with your membership. I'm asking you only attend 1. If you do and still don't make your membership fee back at least once, that's $1,167. If you don't make that back at least once during your membership, I will give you a full refund. I will give you literally all of your money back. That's how much I stand behind this program. I put my money where my mouth is. And I can do this because over 80% of our members are successful, meaning they're making money and they're becoming better traders. If you guys don't believe me, listen, you know what? Don't take my word for it. Because how do you know? How do you know that over 80% of how do you know I'm not lying? Here, let's do this instead. My TTG fam, if you are a member of True Trading Group, if you're a member of True Trading Group, type the number 1 in chat. If you are making money with True Trading Group, type the number 1 in chat right now. Anyone that's not a member, Vinny, sorry, just have to clear my throat there for a second. Vinny, I'm going to pick on you for the rest of the night, bro. I'm sorry. I love you, though. It's all in good fun. Pay attention to the amount of number 1s that are coming through this side of the screen right now. All of these number 1s are why I am able to offer you these money back guarantee without breaking a single bead of sweat. Because if all of my members were losing money, I wouldn't be able to offer you money back guarantee. I'd be a complete idiot. That'd be the dumbest thing I could possibly do to offer money back guarantees if I knew everybody was losing money. Now, not everybody's making money. I'll always shoot you straight. I don't sugarcoat anything when it comes to True Trading Group. I'm fully transparent with every single aspect of True Trading Group and everything that we do. Okay? Everything. Over 80% of our members are successful. You're seeing that now. These are the number 1s in chat. But, okay, that still means that just under 20% are struggling. I know it's not possible to have 100% of our members to become consistently profitable trader. I know it's not possible. Okay. But that doesn't mean that we still can't try. And we actually host red to green workshops once a month where struggling members submit questions and topics that they're struggling with. And then the moderators and I will cover those topics in a live workshop specifically for those members. We leave no trader behind in TTG, guys. Okay. So like I said, fully transparent. It's great to recognize the over 80% that are having success, but it's equally as important to recognize the less than 20% that are still struggling. And we're fully transparent in True Trading Group, and we recognize both sides of that equation. Okay. I want you to think of TTG as the Netflix of trading communities because you guys pay that one price, $11.67 tonight. You get access to the core of everything that we have. There aren't all these upsells for courses and resources. You get the core of everything that we have for that one membership price. Included is going to be our 17 course curriculum. It's going to be the beginner and foundation courses. If you guys are brand new to trading, there's advanced courses. There's also courses on options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto. It's all in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. You get access to every single course when you join and pay $11.67. There aren't any pro or VIP courses that cost more money. You get every single course when you join True Trading Group. Then you're going to be getting access to our Benzinga Pro real-time newsfeed. Gives you live breaking up to the second news alerts directly inside of chat, so you can get news at the same speed as the pros. No more delayed news. Okay, you're going to get news the same speed as the pros do. You also get to use Quote Media's full book level 2. This will show you all the market makers inside of level 2. Adam just showed you that level 2 before earlier on the screen. That's included. You get TradingView's Pro Plus charting software, one of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders. That's included. You also get to use our simulator, which allows you to trade stocks and options with fake money with real-time data, so you can practice implementing what you're learning. It's the same simulator that's used at Cal State University Fullerton, University of Wisconsin Whitewater, Berkeley Haas, and Illinois Tech. Then we also have our own proprietary scanner. Okay, we have our own proprietary scanner that allows you guys to create and save your own scanner settings, and also lets moderators share their scanner settings with you in real time. Then you have our trade ideas scanner, which shows you stocks making new highs, new lows, has a surge in volume. It's broken up between small caps, mid caps, and large caps. So you guys will be able to focus on, no matter what you trade, we make sure you're always focused on the hottest stocks during the day. Then you have the chat room, obviously, where the mods and I share our screen. We're live on the microphone. We're calling out our trades in real time. I'm on the microphone calling out my trades in advance. You know, I come on the microphone before I enter a trade, and I tell everybody exactly what I'm going to do before I do it. So it's very easy for you to follow along with my trades. I'll come on the mic and I'll say, guys, we got support here at $20. I'm looking for a pullback. I'm going to be a buyer around 20.25. My stop loss will be around 19.40. I'm looking to take profits at 21, 21.50, and 22.50. That's exactly what I'll say on the microphone before I enter a trade. So everybody knows the stock I'm looking at, the price I'm going to buy it, where my stop loss is, where my take profits are going to be. I give you the entire game plan before I enter the trade, so you know well in advance. Then when my order actually fills, you get a notification in chat. My TTG fam, true or false? Is that or is that not how it goes down in chat during the day? We're also in chat with you for the entire day from pre-market till after hours. You can DM any one of the moderators to ask questions. We're also sporting about an 84% win rate in chat amongst all the moderators combined. We are fully transparent. We keep a trading journal on our website that keeps track of every buy and every sell that all of our moderators make. So you can follow along and see how you would be performing if you were following along with all those trade alerts. We do live workshops and webinars every week with members. We do, you got those 2 small private study group sessions that I already told you about that are game changers and really speeding up that learning curve. And then we do a lot of fun giveaways. Every time we get 300 new members, we give away a brand new Tesla or $30,000 cash. All you have to do is be a member of True Trading Group, and you guys will have a chance to win 30 grand or a brand new Tesla. So listen, again, coupon code TTG121. You get access to literally everything I just said there for only $11.67. That's like $3.20 a day, something like that is what it works out to be. That's less than a cup of coffee from Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts that you guys can join True Trading Group for. And you're going to get the brand new free laptop. The first 7 people that join get a free laptop. And you will also get those 2 small private mentor study groups as well, and the money back guarantee. So you just have to use coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. If you see a laptop, that means you're getting one of the 7. Okay? I think it's too pricey, but you do you, boo. Oof. Listen, you're entitled to your own opinion, but let me ask the members what they think. Let me ask members what they think. You think that's pricey? Let me ask members what they think. My TTG fam, Princeps, I just missed their name, thinks that $11.67 is too pricey. What do you think the membership to True Trading Group is actually worth? What do you think the value is worth? What would you pay? What do you think the membership is worth? Comment in chat right now. Tell me what you think it's worth. Be honest. Tell me the truth. If you think it's worth $5, tell me. Smoke says 5K, 20K easy, says Memphis Street Doc. 5K says Plural Trader. Jamie Holiday says 12K. Tony Mack says over 5K. Alex Pro says 5K. Euro America Soccer says priceless. Keith says $1,000 a month. April makes trades, says 5 to 10K a year, easy. Julie says it's way underpriced. James Jones says pricey. The price is a freaking steal. Papa Grin says 3K. Wizard says 2,500. 5K says November Ball. At least 5K says Ivan Martinez. Lee Michaels says it's priceless. Dean Smith says 5,000. Brett Trueluck says how much is college? That's how much it's worth. Eli says 10K. O'Neil Armstrong 5K. Green Thumb says priceless. Humble Pie says 15K and you won't change my mind. Alex Puig says 10,000. Alex Puig. I was thinking because I have the Dodgers in my head and I was remembering Puig, the baseball player. That's why that just popped up in my head. I'm a Dodger fan, Ash. Now that my Yankees are out of it, let's go Dodgers. All right, so there you guys go. You guys can see all of the people that are commenting what they think the membership is worth. I mean, I alone pay for Benzinga more than $1,400 alone. So, yeah, 3K. Exactly. That Benzinga news feed, guys, just so you guys understand, that news feed that's included with your membership, it's the real-time Benzinga Pro News with the Squawk Box feature. Benzinga, if you went to them on your own, they charge $1,400 a year for that news feed, just that news feed. That news feed is included with your TTG membership and everything else for just $1,167. So to think that $1,167 is too pricey, you don't understand the value of the tools and resources that I just explained to you, because that Benzinga news feed by itself is $1,400 a year. All right. So there you have it, guys. Again, use coupon code TTG121. All right. Coupon code TTG121. Get that discount, 47% off. Get the free laptop for the first 7 people that join. And then you guys also have that money back guarantee. Okay. So there you have it. All right, guys. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, let me take a quick little sip of water, and then we're going to move on to the educational aspect of the live. We're going to get into my swing trade that I entered today. We're going to talk about the SPY. We're going to talk about everything else. Okay, now, my new swing trade. You guys ready? Here it is. On this day, okay, mañana, I entered, okay, for tomorrow. So I entered Google, 27.50 strike price, okay, 27.50 strike price, okay, so 27.50 strike price, October 15th expiration call option at $37 a contract. All right. So again, today I entered Google, $2,750 strike, October 15th expiration call option at $37 a contract. I have taken some profit off of the table at $41 and $45. Okay. My $45 take profit is good for a 22% gain already. I am still in this trade and I'm carrying this into tomorrow because I think the markets could bounce and continue higher tomorrow. The price action that I saw today leads me to believe that we're going to get a little bit more of a move higher tomorrow, and we're going to test a major level of resistance on the SPY that we have to talk about, because if we get above this one level, I think you can see significant upside on the SPY, on the NASDAQ, and on Google. Google has been one of the strongest big cap tech stocks during this sell-off. It's held up better than Amazon, better than Facebook, better than Apple. It's also been one of the strongest stocks while the markets were at all-time highs. Google was extending to new all-time highs at a much faster rate than Facebook, Apple. Amazon was not even at all-time highs, even Microsoft. So Google has been one of the stronger stocks out of your mega cap tech stocks, out of your FANG stocks. Google has been the strongest. Well, now you factor in Netflix. Netflix, because of Squid Games, is actually at all-time highs. So right now, Netflix is actually the strongest of the FANG stocks. Okay. But what I'm looking at is a very specific setup on Google. It's an inverse head and shoulders pattern that has a lot of support at the 100-day moving average. I'm going to break this down for you guys. That's the trade that I'm in. Let's take things over to the charts and let's talk about what I'm seeing. Here's what you saw today in the overall markets. We had a complete reversal today. Today, in my opinion, is a sign of strength that we had this big gap down today and we actually went green and closed at the highs. Okay. But what I want to show you guys here real quick. All right. I'm going to take you to a 5-minute chart just so you guys can see this a little bit more clearly. We had a pretty big gap down today. The markets really had a chance to roll over today. Okay. I actually went in here and I bought put options early. I started my day red today. Because after the gap down, I came in here and I bought put options. I bought put options there and I ended up getting stopped out of those puts to start my day. I started my day red today. Okay. But now, thanks to this Google trade, back into the green. But again, a lot of the profit I have on the Google trade is still open. It's unrealized because I'm still in the trade. Okay. I'm still in this trade. All right. But I started the day thinking, okay, we're going to be weak on that gap. That was the perfect opportunity for the markets to just flush themselves out. But we didn't. We held this support level. This support level held. Okay. Here you guys can see it. Okay. This support level has held once again and pushed us right back up to an area of resistance. The level that you have to pay attention to on the SPY is 437. 437 is the line in the sand. If the market's going to bounce, significantly bounce, like, yeah, I know we bounced today, but I mean like a multi-day move higher, we have to get through 437. 437 has been a thorn in the SPY's side, okay, for the last couple of weeks. We had major resistance up there that caused this sell-off. We bounced back. We fell short. We kept falling short. And then now we get this recovery day today. And what do? We go right to 437 after hours. So we're testing 437 again. Again, we're testing 437. Okay. So I'm thinking to myself, if the markets were strong enough today, okay, to recover from the gap down, so much to push green and to now push after hours to go test 437, this is telling me right now the buyers are not scared of 437. If buyers were scared of 437, I think today the markets would have rolled over. Okay? I think the markets would have rolled over because we had our chance to get back there yesterday. And if all these people came in and got long yesterday, and all of a sudden yesterday was evaporated, we evaporated yesterday's move. So if the buyers that stepped in yesterday were scared about a rug pull, this move doesn't happen today. Remember what we talked about a bull trap? Remember we talked about a bull trap, right? That was this. This was the bull trap. And you see how quickly the rug got pulled out from underneath those people, right? If this was going to be another bull trap, I feel like this was the opportunity for the rug to get pulled out. With the big gap down, anyone that bought yesterday was down money today. Any person that bought yesterday was down today. And that was not enough to cause people to think that the rug's going to pull out from underneath us and it's time to flush it out. No, instead, the buyers came right back into the market. We held the support level and we climbed all the way back up to go green on the day, to make a new high, to close out the high of the day, and then push up and finish at that resistance level of 437. That to me is a sign of strength. So what I did was I went ahead and I went after Google. Google was one of the stronger stocks in the market today. Okay, we went green very early in the day, and then we created a nice little TTG triangle pattern. Okay, you'll see that we broke above the initial morning high. There's your initial morning high. We broke above it, and then your initial morning high begins to act as an area of support. Okay, so I stepped in here. I bought call options right there on Google. Okay, right there was when I bought, again, the $2,750 strike, October 15th expiration, call option at $37 a contract. Okay. Jacqueline, everybody welcome Jacqueline. We have 6 laptops left. Everybody welcome Jacqueline. Remember, guys, use coupon code TTG121 to get that 47% discount and the brand new laptop. There's only 6 laptops left. You also get the 2 small private study group sessions with a TTG moderator, and you will get a money back guarantee. Okay, so everybody welcome Jacqueline. Welcome to the TTG fam. Okay, so here was your TTG triangle setup, right? There it is. There's your downtrend line as it makes lower highs. Then we broke out of the TTG triangle pattern and we got this beautiful move higher. And as we started to get that move higher, that's when I started taking a little piece of profit off on those call options, because again, this is a swing trade. This is an extremely volatile stock. Okay, I had 10 of those contracts. All right, this is a very volatile stock. All right, so I took a little profit off the table. I'm still in some. Everyone welcome Daniel. Everybody welcome Daniel. Daniel is the newest member of the TTG fam. Everybody welcome Daniel. We have 5 of those laptops left now, guys. So you got to use coupon code TTG121. You'll get the 47% discount, the brand new laptop, the 2 small private study groups, the money back guarantee. Only 5 laptops left. TTG121 coupon code, guys. Okay. So there you have it. So there's the Google trade. Okay. And now we traded higher after hours. We're up to 2760. And it's all going to come down to what happens here tomorrow. Okay. The other thing that I was looking at here with Google, and the reason why I took this Google trade, okay, is I see a little bit of a reverse head and shoulders here. All right. So what I'll do is I'll point this out to you guys, and this becomes your neckline. Okay. Here's your neckline, and here's your inverse head and shoulders. I'll do a 15-minute chart just to make it a little bit easier for you guys to see. Here I'm looking at, here's your left shoulder, here's your head, here's your right shoulder, and here's your neckline. You'll notice this previous level that was support, once we broke beneath it, it became resistance, it became resistance, it became resistance until today. Today, Google gets above this level, and now you can see we are trading above the neckline. My goal here, okay, my goal here is to see Google stay above 2740 tomorrow and see if we can climb our way to 2800. I'm looking for Google to get to 2800 because 2800 is going to be this gap entry point. So we had a gap down day on the 28th. Okay, you have a gap down day on the 28th. And now that we're above this previous resistance, which was this neckline, I want to see Google push up to 2800. That is what I am looking for. Isaiah, welcome to the TTG family, brother. 4 laptops left. Everybody welcome Isaiah. 47% discount, brand new laptop, 2 small private study group sessions, money back guarantee. All you have to do is type TTG121, click apply code to lock yourself in at that 1167 price point and to take advantage of everything I just shared with you guys and become part of the TTG fam. Okay. So again, I've already taken profit off on this trade. We're good for 22%. 22% gain, locked in already on a piece of the position, still in some, looking for more tomorrow. All right. Now, let's go to the Qs. Let's look at the NASDAQ. Okay, because as the NASDAQ goes higher, as does Google. Okay, let's go to the QQQ. Something I want to point out to you regarding the QQQ. A very similar situation to Google. Very similar chart pattern. Okay, very similar chart pattern, except this time it's a downtrend resistance line. Okay, this time it is a downtrend resistance line on the Qs. And I will draw this out for you all so you can see this. Okay, I'll make the line a little bit bigger for those that are watching on a smaller screen. There's your resistance level, right? Everyone sees this? Look at this resistance level. All right, look at all that resistance. Marissa, everybody welcome Marissa. Everybody welcome Marissa, newest member of the TTG family. Herman Bravo wants to know, do you trade morning gappers? Herman Bravo, yes, I do. We trade everything in True Trading Group. We trade small caps, mid caps, large caps. We day trade, we swing trade. We trade stocks, we trade options, we trade crypto. We do everything inside of True Trading Group. It is not just me, brother. It's me and 8 other professional traders that all have their own style, their own strategy. Some are day traders, some are swing traders. What's up?
Speaking of crypto, when you're done with all this real trading, I'm gonna need you to look at a shit coin for me called Shiba.
Oh, I know. Shiba's moving higher right now, right?
I just bought like $500 worth just to gamble, literally a lotto.
Okay.
I'm just saying, when we're done, I know it's terrible investment, but when we're done,
That's terrible investment.
I'd like you to pull up a chart, or I'll pull up a chart because we have real-time live crypto charts now.
All right, cool.
And you can tell me what we're looking at.
All right, cool. Well, yeah, once I'm done here, I'll let you pull it up on your screen. Okay. So, all right. So this is what we're looking at here, guys, on the QQQ. All right. So you see this downtrend resistance line.
Sorry. Melvin just signed up, but Melvin paid $19.90. You forgot to put the code in. So Melvin, send an email to info@truetradinggroup.com. That's info@truetradinggroup.com. And we will get the difference refunded to you by first thing tomorrow morning, buddy. All right? Thanks.
Nice. All right. So what I want to show you guys with the Qs, you see this downtrend resistance line? What happened today? Today we broke above it, and then it became support. You guys see that? We broke above it, became support, and now we're trying to push higher. So this is my thought process. All right. And I'm really taking a shot here, guys. I'm really taking a shot here because, you know, I'm going off of price action here. We got to see if I'm going to be right on this call. We've been spot on, okay, with our analysis on the overall markets, literally for the entire month of September and so far into the first week of October. So far, if you follow my live stream for the last month and a half, you'll, don't take my word for it. Go back and watch the live streams if you guys haven't. But we have been spot on with every move that we've called in the overall markets. So let's see if we can keep that streak going. We've made a lot of money trading the overall markets. SPY options over the last month and a half have really paid for us big time. We've been spot on with that analysis. We'll see if we can keep that going. Okay, we'll see if we can keep that going. Everybody welcome Melvin. Adam said before, Melvin joined. Everybody welcome Melvin. So there's only 2 of those laptops left now, guys. All right, so you just have to use coupon code TTG121 to get that 47% discount, the brand new laptop, the 2 small private study groups, and the money back guarantee. All right, so everybody welcome Melvin. All right, so this is what I'm seeing on the QQQ. See how we broke above that level, right? Then when I just showed you guys Google, how we broke above this level, right? Excuse me. right? How he broke above that level, but now you have the SPY, which is still beneath this level. The SPY has to get above 437 in order for the markets to breathe again. We have to get over 437 on the SPY. Okay, so I'm taking a shot here, which is why I took profit off of this trade already. I know we're still below 437 on the SPY. So I know there's still some risk here. So that's why I did what I did. I bought the contracts at $37 a contract. I sold some at 41. I sold some at 45. I'm still in. I've reduced my risk. I've locked in a good chunk of profit to protect myself in case the markets drift back lower again tomorrow. But based on what I saw today, I'm taking a stab here to say that I think with what I saw today, an increase in volume, a red to green move, closing up at the highs, I think the markets try to push higher tomorrow. And if the SPY gets over 437, the next level that you've got to be looking at after we get above this level, if we get above this level, I should say, because I don't know if we're going to. I'm taking a shot here. But if we do, your next level is going to be this gap entry point at 440.50 and then 442. Okay, those will be your next levels of resistance if the SPY gets above 437. Now, what I think happens, I'll tell you. I think the SPY gets over 437, and I think it finds resistance around 441-ish. Okay, I think the SPY gets over 437, then I think it finds resistance in this region, and then the markets pull themselves back down, and we get very, very choppy. All right, so I'm looking for the markets to move higher tomorrow. If we do, I'm looking for Google to get up towards 2,800, and then I'll be taking more profits off the table on that Google trade. Okay, so there you have it, folks. All right, there you have it. That's the swing trade. That's my analysis on the overall markets. We'll see if we're correct, right? We'll see if we're right. Okay. We've been spot on with this, with the overall market analysis. You guys know this if you've been following my channel for a while, and don't take my word for it. Seriously, I don't want you just to take my word for it. Literally, I want you to go back and watch all of my live streams going back to the second week of September. We've called this move in the markets to a T. We've made a lot of money off of this move. Again, go back and watch my live streams. You'll see us calling out all these trades prior to the markets actually being done. I tell you guys what I do the day before. You know, I come on live streams and I'm like, guys, tomorrow I'm buying put options. Tomorrow I'm doing this. I tell you guys that in all my live streams, and we've been spot on so far. Let's see if we can keep that streak up. You know, and if we do, these Google options are going to print so big. We're looking at 100% gain if I'm right tomorrow. It's got that kind of potential. You know, we've already locked in 22%, but we could be looking at a 50 to 100% gain tomorrow if I'm right. So let's see. We'll see what happens. All right. Adam, did you want to show them Shibu or something before I show them the platform? Because I want to show everybody the platform that they get with their membership.
No, it's okay.
Okay. All right, guys. So there you have it. All right, so that wraps up the educational aspect of the live stream. Okay, that's my trade. Google call option.
It's got too many zero here. All right, fine. Hang on. It's got too many zeros in front of it. It's 0.0 whatever. So we have to go ahead and add more decimal spaces on our charts for something that is 0.00002.6 per coin. So I can only show it in percentages right now.
I don't understand why people buy this stuff.
It's the same reason people go to the 7-Eleven and buy a lottery ticket, man.
Yeah, it's true.
Same reason. Anybody that buys Shiba Inu coin thinking that it's going to be the next,
It's the next Dogecoin.
Well, that it may be, but thinking that it's going to be the next, I don't know.
I'm telling you, man, we got to make a SUGE coin. So there you have it, guys. There's your Shibu. There's your Shibu. Things rocking and rolling. Congrats, all of you that are in that thing. There's a lot of people that are in it. Congratulations. Congrats. Things making a big move. Maybe it is the next Dogecoin. That is what everyone is thinking. Everyone's thinking that is the next Dogecoin.
Well, Doge's supply is unlimited. Shiba's is not.
Adam, did Aaron just sign up? Aaron's got a question. Says, I just signed up, showed laptop in my order, but nothing on invoice or receipt. Did I get the deal?
Excellent question, Aaron. Stand by, please.
Stand by, Aaron. Adam will check. Because we only had 2 laptops left. So let's make sure that you got one of those 2.
Yes. Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Okay, Aaron, so you're all set, bud. Yes, you did. You got the deal. You got the laptop. So what was that? We have 1 left now, Adam, right?
Hang on.
Duck Butter said they just signed up also.
Yep. Hang on.
Does that mean?
I'm working on it, Mike.
Well, that's what happens. You start trading Shibu. Start to get distracted.
You're right.
EYP375 says, I also signed up. Did I get
Yeah, I know. I see them all now. Hang on. I got distracted.
Can I still reload anymore? And if so, what would you suggest? Okay, if you're looking to reload the Google contracts, Adam, I'll let you just do your thing while I answer this question real quick. Can you reload? Okay, so you already you bought 3 contracts today. You took them off for 25% gain. Nice job. Can you reload them tomorrow? Yes, you can. I would not reload with 3 contracts. If you want to go back into it, go back in maybe with 1 contract. Don't give up all the profit that you made today. If you go back after tomorrow and it doesn't work out, you don't want to give back all that profit. So if you're going to go back to the well, risking less than what you just made so you can make sure that even if the second time fails, you still walk away with some profit in your pocket. Okay? It still walks away with profit in your pocket. Oh, profit in your pocket. That might be a new saying. This might be a new saying, profit in your pocket. I like this. It just happened. That's a new saying, profit in your pocket. I like it. I'm going to use it. Everybody welcome Josh, Edwin, and oh, wait a second. We owe somebody a laptop now, Adam.
No, I know that I put in -1 laptop.
All right, we owe somebody a
laptop. It's not like the system does that on Restream.
Okay.
You're like, oh no, Adam, we owe someone a laptop. Stupid.
Guys, I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood, I guess.
Yeah, how good of a mood are you in?
I don't know, man. My Yankees lost. I'm still.
But how good? Scale of 1 to 10.
An 8, maybe.
All right. So because Mike's in a good mood, we will go ahead and add. We'll add another. We'll add another 5. No. We'll do another 10.
What the fuck?
You're in a good mood. I'm in a good mood.
But we have to buy them. We have to buy them retail.
Well, yeah.
We have to buy them retail. It's fine when we buy them wholesale because we get a good deal on them.
I may be able to get them tomorrow. If not, we will buy them retail. But screw it. Screw it.
Now I went from an 8. Now I'm at like a 6. All right, guys, there you have it. All right, so we have 9 laptops left now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so Adam has committed to buying 9 other laptops.
No, homie. No. Adam did not commit. We committed. There is no Adam without Mike or Mike without Adam.
Adam has just committed.
Nah, hell no. We are going to do it together. Guys, I own this business. We're doing it together. That's what's happening here.
I own half of the business.
You just proved my point.
All right, guys. Adam and I have decided to buy 9 more laptops for the next 9 people that join TTG. Oh man. All right. Well, listen, guys. Let me walk you through the platform here real quick. It's getting late. Let me just walk you guys through. For those, if you guys want to see the platform, I'll show it to you. Remember, the price. It's normally $2,212. You can join right now and pay only $1,167 and get a brand new laptop for the next 9 people that join. And you'll get 2 small private mentor study groups, and you will get a money back guarantee. Just use TTG121 coupon code. You're going to get access to the top premium trading tools and products because we bundle them together as part of your membership. TTG is a lot more than just courses and trade alerts. It is a platform that gives you access to tools that are needed to be successful traders. You're going to get our Benzinga Pro newsfeed, gives you live breaking up to the second news alerts directly inside of our chat room. So you guys can act at the same speed as the pros when news crosses the wire. You can't rely on delayed news feeds like Yahoo Finance. You're also going to get Quote Streams Full Book Level 2. Shows you all the market makers inside Level 2. You're going to get to use our simulator, which lets you trade stocks and options with fake money with real-time data. Same simulator that's used at Cal State Fullerton, University of Wisconsin Whitewater, Berkeley Haas, and Illinois Tech. You get our Trade Ideas scanner that shows you stocks making new highs, new lows, have a surge in volume. That's broken up into small caps, mid caps, and large caps. So no matter what you trade, we can make sure you're always focused on the hottest stocks during the day. Then you also get our own proprietary scanner that has the same functionality as FinViz Elite. But the best part about this, you can click on any stock that's in this scanner and download unlimited PDF reports that show you the analyst ratings for that stock. So wouldn't it be nice before you buy a stock to see if other analysts that cover this stock also think it's a buy? It'll show you how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating on that particular stock. Real game changer in making your trading and investment decisions. Then you're also going to have access to our social sentiment scanner. Your social sentiment scanner tracks Reddit, StockTwits, and Twitter and shows you what stocks are being talked about the most. It also shows you the size of the float and the percentage of the float that is short. All of these things you get access to as a member of True Trading Group, folks. You don't pay extra for any of this. You pay the $11.67, you get all of it. Then you're also going to be able to use TradingView's Pro Plus charting software. One of the most commonly used charting softwares used by active traders. You can also use for crypto. Okay, our crypto tools are now live. Our crypto scanners, our crypto charts, our crypto data. You can now use all of our charting softwares and scanners for crypto as well. Do you teach me how to know what I'm looking at when I see the scanners because I'm a beginner and need more help? Absolutely. Okay. We will walk you through from day one. Okay. A lot of our members knew absolutely nothing when they first joined True Trading Group. And I'll ask them, guys, do me a favor. When you joined TTG, my TTG members, when you joined, if you knew absolutely nothing and are now making money, type the number 1 in chat right now. If you knew, I'm serious. If you knew, and I mean absolutely nothing when you joined and now you're making money, type the number 1 in chat. Okay. All of our courses are broken up into beginner and foundation courses for those people that are brand new, that have never traded a stock a day in their life. That is where you will begin. We also have private study groups. We have workshops. We have the Miami Morning Culotta Club. These are all different things that we have a homework. We have forums. There's all these different things that you can get access to help you start from day one, never trading a stock or option a day in your life. Okay. And then we have people that have been trading for 25 years. We have a broker at Morgan Stanley that's been trading for over 20 years. We have an asset manager that manages money for 50 high net worth individuals. We have a market maker from Deutsche Bank. We have licensed financial professionals and financial advisors and everything in between. So yes, if you're brand new, yes, we will walk you through and hold your hand from day one, teach you guys how to do all this stuff. Okay. So in addition to the charts and everything, you're also going to be getting at least a minimum 10 easy to follow, actionable, real-time trade alerts per week from a community of traders sporting about an 84% win rate. We're fully transparent. We keep a trading journal on our website, tracks every buy and every sell that all of our moderators make, so you can see all the wins, the losses, and all the break-evens. And then you have those 2 small private study groups. Guys, this is your chance to get that individual attention, ask questions, talk to a TTG mod, really speed up that learning curve. You get 2 of them for free with your membership. And then you have the courses. The courses are a simplified version of what I learned working at the fund. We've also expanded upon that education to give you beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses. Also, there's courses on options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it. We've got it in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. Then on top of the courses, in addition to them, there's a video library that has well over 100 hours of additional educational video content. Okay. These are workshops we've conducted, like how to grow a small account, how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO. Everything is available to you guys when you join TTG. And of course, you have the chat. The mods and I share our screen with you. We're live on the microphone. We're calling out trades. You can DM us. We're there with you the whole day. All right. Guys, seriously, the price of this membership is being walked up. Last week, it was $11.06. Now it's $11.67. February 1st, it will be $2,500. Okay. The price goes up tomorrow. We'll continue to go up every day until we get to $2,500 on February 1st. To put into perspective the value, I told you about this earlier. $11.67 is the steal of a lifetime. And I'm not just saying that because it's True Trading's platform. The value of the things you get, whether you join TTG or whether you listen to any of our trade alerts, whether you take any of our courses, you could literally just join True Trading Group to get the Benzinga newsfeed. The Benzinga newsfeed costs $1,400 a year at Benzinga. Okay, it's the Benzinga Pro live newsfeed with the Squawk box feature, $1,400 a year. That is included free with your membership when you pay just $11.67. Quote Media's full book level 2 is $990. The simulator is $300, and TradingView's Pro Plus charting software is $600. Just those 4 things would cost you $3,200 a year if you paid for them on your own. They're included with your membership. I haven't even talked about the trade idea scanner, the social sentiment scanner, the video library, the courses, the private study groups, the one-on-one mentor sessions. I mean, it's insane. The value that you're getting for $11.67. It comes out to less than a cup of coffee a day. It's like $3.20 a day. Our goal is to disrupt this entire industry, folks. In order to do that, we got to provide insane value and results at a price substantially less than ever our so-called competitors. I told you over 80% of our members are successful, meaning they're making money and they're becoming better traders. You also have that money back guarantee. If you guys go through all the courses, pass the quizzes, attend one private study group, if you still don't make back your membership fee at least once, I'll give you all of your money back. What I'm saying to you is on the website. You know you're getting everything I'm talking about now. I put my money where my mouth is. I told you True Trading Group is about results. It's not about empty promises and empty words that mean nothing. Results matter at TTG, and that's what that money back guarantee is there for. Last but not least, we're 5-star rated on Trustpilot. Go read the reviews. Well over 1,300 people have taken time out of their day to leave us a review on Trustpilot. I welcome, encourage, and invite you all to go read them. Go read them. All right, let's go Dodgers. Guys, thanks for joining me tonight. Subscribe to the channel if you guys have not done so already. I signed up for the 1-week trial. If you cover Grom, I'll join today for the big plan. Okay, yeah, I'll cover Grom. I'll cover Grom, no problem. Let's talk about Grom. Let's pull up my charts real quick. Okay, so here's Grom. I'll pull up a daily chart. We'll talk about the daily chart first for Grom. All right. So this is one of those stocks that never traded ever, just until recently. You have no volume in here whatsoever. They did a stock split all the way back in May. Stocks really never traded. Just started trading just a couple of days ago, really with getting some of this volume. Today, you had a nice little breakout day with a huge volume day, but we fell short of making a new previous pivot high. So that's a lower high that puts this now into a potential flag pattern. Okay, you're going to look for this potential flag pattern to work itself out. It's a little too early to tell if this flag is going to be a flat bottom at $3 or if it's going to be an increasing, let me fix this, or if it's going to end up being a wedge. It's a little too early to make that distinction if it's going to be a flat bottom flag or if it's going to be a wedge. But this is something that I'm going to keep on watch tomorrow. There's going to be a very clear indication for me if this is going to be a stock that I'm going to trade tomorrow. And I'll tell you right now exactly what I'm going to look for. And if this one thing happens tomorrow morning, I'm going to buy Grom. I'll walk you through it right now. Okay. You have very obvious resistance at $5.80 on Grom. That is a triple top intraday high. That is a triple top intraday high. The only way that I see myself going long Grom tomorrow, okay, first of all, I'd watch out for financing on this thing. That's just me being honest with you. I'd watch out for an offering, okay? I'd watch out for an offering on this thing, which is why I don't have a position in it, but this is what I'll look for tomorrow. If there's no offering, if there is an offering, I'm not going to touch it. If there's no offering, what I would look for is for this stock right off the opening bell to break through 580 with volume that is heavier than the volume that came through at any point during the day today. So your heaviest volume bars today were about 2.5 million shares, right? So you look down here, about 2.5 million shares were your heaviest volume bar on a 3-minute candle. Tomorrow, if you see the stock gets above 380, okay, if it gets above 380 with volume that is heavier than 2 to 2.5 million shares, that's going to be a sign the stock still has momentum. Then I will look to get long, and you're going to look for the stock to at least get back up and test this previous pivot high, which is 675. Okay, which is 675. I'm not sold on this thing yet. I think you might have the potential of an offering tomorrow, so you got to be careful. And we'll see what happens tomorrow morning. But if we break over 580 with heavier volume than 2 to 2.5 million shares on a 3-minute candle, I'll look to get long. We're going to look for a move to 675. That's the game plan there for tomorrow. But again, watch out for that offering. All right. So there you have it, Herman. Okay. That's the game plan there with Grom. Welcome to the family. Get your butt in chat, man. Get your butt in chat. We'll trade it tomorrow. If that thing lights up, well, trust me, I'll trade it tomorrow if it lights up. So we'll be all over that thing together. So get your butt in chat. We'll take a look at it pre-market. And trust me, if there's opportunity there, we'll jump on it. All right. So that's it, folks. All right. Use coupon code TTG121. There are 9 laptops left. You'll get a 47% discount. You get 2 small private study group mentor sessions included, and you get a money back guarantee. All right. That's it, gang. Thanks for joining me tonight. I love you all. Subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. Show me some love. Turn on your notifications. Make sure you guys never miss one of these lives. I'll see you all in chat tomorrow. Later, guys.